Now, Carl, he will get his hero right now. I'm not now, but probably when it throws back to BREN Esports, as long as they get priority. That's it. Now, for Alter Ego, I well, it's going to be the far side. Like, there's just this thing about Alter Ego Esports and using Forza that just sticks well with me.
I don't think Harris though. That's a good shout. I was about to mention that because again, BREN Esports getting rid of the low yi is telling me that okay, they're prioritizing making sure that Ego doesn't have that wave clear. And right now, I kind of agree because there's only Lancelot just kind of hovering over, but no real form of magic damage other than the Esmeralda. Farsa's an option. Harith is an option that we've seen before.
We've always seen things like, Eudora just thinking about, how RQ does things. It's not uncommon coming in towards the Indonesian side of the MPL, but Lunox is something that the Burmese go in, and this makes things a lot more interesting.
It's a direct counter to the Alice, because as we all know, Alice kills, and with the ultimate, there might be a time that with the chaos spinning, the regeneration that comes out from the ultimate isn't enough to mitigate or just negate the damage coming
out.
It
turns into a wash now. Here we go. BREN Esports have to lock it in. So this is well read by Elder. Push them into this corner where then okay, we have all the cards on the table. We have last say. So yeah, go ahead. Pick a hero for Carl TZ. Pick a hero for Lusty. And obviously one of them has to get compromised. Actually, both of them feel very compromised.
Yep, and
this is that greedy lineup, and some way, somehow it feels like they planned for it anyways, but the last lock-in for Alter Ego is going to be the Yu Zhong. Wow, both lineups look great.
I absolutely love it that you see a big, we heard a big shout coming from Ego that when they lock in the Yuzong, it's like, oh, they say this is what we really wanted. And remember this on how Yam is one of the most successful Yuzong in the game. This dragon being put in towards the land will definitely be pretty scary to deal with for the side of BREN Esports.
Oh boy. Okay, boys, let's talk about win condition. Oh my goodness, a bad time to talk. You can hear the chants. These boys are willing to put everything on the line. The intimidation tactics with the shouts as their blood will pump as we're about to head into game. So once again, win conditions both sides. Which side are you liking, Butters?
I have to say, Alter Ego Esports, they have a more stable lineup. It's simple. It doesn't have complex win conditions. For BREN Esports, they go for a Harley and a Kaja. They can burst down one person, but they really need to look out for the flash capability here on the graph of Alter Ego Esports.
Oh boy, well, it looks like it is time to get the show on the road. Last best of 3 of today. Good luck, enjoy. Boys, take it away.
BREN Esports for Alter Ego Esports, the faded rivalry. It comes to a head here right now. One of them have to give. This is going to be taking quite a few hits here from a Flap TZ, and in the jungle, Carl TZ wasting no time going for that purple. Butters brought up the fact that Alter Ego, it's a clean lineup. It's all reliable here, at least when it comes to the metagame. And for BREN Esports, this is that greedy Harley Styles, right? Hold up! Nice catch on the Lusty.
A fight that's gonna happen. First blood goes to Alter Ego. Flap on the mid lane. He really wants to deal, but he is forced back. Damage output coming out here from Alter Ego Esports.
Initially, a little bit of talk about that Kaja because it's going to be really for him to hit that level 4, going for that Divine Judgment. Now he's being shut down so early in the game. Oh boy, Alter Ego knows where to pick.
Yeah, it's gonna look like they need to move Lusty out of the way, but hold up. TZ caught up. Nice use of the tail. Already 2 for Alter Ego are dominating the early game. Now Leo Murphy with the deadly magics. He's going to survive, flashing the sticker as well on the exit. So far, Alter Ego Esports are just a step ahead.
There are a lot of shouting between Alter Ego and BREN Esports, everything that they do. Every pick Alter Ego does, there is a scream coming out from them.
Yeah, this is the difference as we compare like stage Alter Ego and the playoffs Alter Ego. This is the final form already, and after the entirety of the series, I'd like to see a little bit of 6 degrees of separation, but oh my, Lusty getting caught out with the flick already utilized.
Your level 3 Lusty, as I was saying, he's gonna need some EXP somewhere. First turtle coming up here 2 minutes in. That's all 4 members of Alter Ego Sports. Actually 5 as Yam wait in the wings. Flap easy getting manhandled in his own lane. A very, very difficult start for BREN Esports. Turtle secured by Jelly Boy.
Murphy just having a broken recall button. Right now, Orderance is thrown out. Deadly Magic will be negated. It will deal little damage, but still that is fine. But look at the map right now. BREN Esports, they're not taking into consideration what's happening in the side of Alter Ego, and they just go for the kick. Lusty gets caught out. Leo Murphy will go down until he's there. The next target, he will be the second takedown here for the side of AE. Easy wants to chase down for this, and Yam just zones him out.
Wow! I just hear some laughter on the stage as well as like, I actually got away with that, which he shouldn't at all. Alter Ego Esports, you just saw Leo Murphy keeping around. You talk about that recall, but it not working, but hey, it did work because he has been waiting for that corner for so long, and Brent fell for it.
3 minutes in, Alter Ego is already about 2,000 gold, and I can feel the frustration building up courts as they go in and face check into execution here by Jelly Boy, taking out Carl. T's trade out for Pi, and all this time Leo Murphy was still alive. Leo Murphy is still here, coming in from the back line underneath the turret. That's going to be Lusty knocked up as well as Rebo, and that's a flicker already used up. Lusty taken that by Udil, and no casualties yet on the side of Alter Ego from that. Now circling Eagle by Kapitan Pew. They fail to finish the job. Murphy gets away.
Again, this is something that you should not be seeing on the grand scheme of things like Leo Murphy. He should have gone down to that circling eagle.
A lot of these plays that comes out from Leo Murphy, he knows the limits of the hero. He's familiar with what damage, what are your hero's limits. Alter Ego Esports, they seem to be in their element right now.
Oh wow, I am so impressed still. This lineup from BREN Esports, call it what you will, but the Alter Ego, it's peanuts right now. Gonna be Circle Eagle caught in by Fuel Pie, hit by the Divine Judgment underneath the turret, but it's not gonna be enough. Oh, it is. Carl Tizzy has to use the Deadly Magic up next. All this time, Jelly Boy was just going slowly at the turtle.
Yeah, a little bit way too deep for Pi, but at least do gain something out of it. Leo Murphy still trying to go in to force a challenge coming from Bren, but Turtle's already down, and you can definitely see 14k in the back. Only 2,000 of differences compared to Bren, but of course this definitely amounts because Jelly Boy, you saw those phantom executions and are lethal.
You know what? These guys are friends, but in terms of just playing the game, they can be ruthless, they can be savage, and the friendship just goes out of the window.
Yeah, this is it. Like, screaming out loud while you're playing, you get into your opponent's mind. More than just the stickers, more than just the recalls. Oh, wow, that's something Bren doesn't have yet. They don't have this yet. But right now, BREN Esports trying to regain parts of the map. Contra, look at this down bottom. Yam is just flat easy.
Yeah, absolutely flushed out here now, being cornered. Here's the dragon into phantom execution. Look at Yam. He's muscled up 4 kills for the Utah.
Great conversion rate as well. Up top, it's Spy. They want the counter. It's the mirror. And of course, other than that, because they got a turn out of it. On BREN Esports, nothing. It's just a free kill.
Now you can say that Yam has been awakened. Look at his performance versus his previous performance when they met BREN East.
All the time it was Udil. Now
Oh,
Yam
yeah.
coming in. Udil finishes the job. Yam, the half. Again, right now going in for the chase. It's actually Jelly Boy, and he finishes the job. That's Rebo biting it underneath his own turret. Lusty Ring of Order trying to lay down some damage. Oh, circling Eagle. Yam is here. The Enforcer. He's no Yamateur. He's a Super Saiyan. That's gonna be Jelly Boy taken down.
Just look at how they coordinated that. They know that circling eagle is coming. Crash Warman in. It's like, oh, we got you there, buddy. Larry now looking for Lusty, and with that, View has to find a way to make an exit. They're just making sure that all is fair in love and war, and the Art of War is just perfect from Alter Ego.
You know what? I did to BREN Esports earlier, and they said that this is going to be drafting battle for Joe. Now, BREN Esports knew that they wanted the Cho against the Alter Ego side because he can deal a lot of distractions and can annoy people on all sides of the map. Alter Ego, though, knows of that fact. So what they did is, on the draft, they went straight for the Cho on the first phase of pickings.
And 007 on Leo Murphy, huge thorn in the side of BREN Esports. And I'm guessing BREN Esports, their whole mindset at the start of this whole day has been backwards, but right now, that's going to be the catch on the jab here as well. Deadly Magic set out to Leo Murphy. Ladies and gentlemen, they are running back underneath the protection of their turret. Leo Murphy takes the Deadly Magic like a champ.
And here goes
there
Leo
is-
Murphy.
This is the fight. Few here trying to go for the circling eagle, but it won't be enough as Alter Ego Esports are just forcing. And Leo Murphy staying alive for the third time in a row.
This is going on every social media. I'm pretty sure Leo Murphy will be up online right after the match because he's honestly doing too good of a job as a Cho. Like 008. What more do you have of this man?
At this point, like, unless it's a divine judgment just like this, I'm never calling it a kill now. Order of Brilliance popped in here by Udil. He still wants a part of this. That's going to be Few shutting down the Lunox. And right now, Few for his life, Leo Murphy standing right in the middle, waiting for anyone, challenging any stragglers from BREN Esports. It is going to be a pickoff for BREN, but they can't breathe just yet.
Yeah. Just looking at the map, they're already challenging default, but here comes Atini.
Oh no, the orange possibly
Look
stolen
at
here
this.
by Alter Ego. That's gonna be Yam coming in. Black Dragon form, Lusty, Ring of Order onto everyone. Pai gonna have to back out. Cardi shut down by Yam. Jelly Boy though, Rebo finds him in the back lines. Lusty barely alive. That's going to be Few caught in the middle of Leo Murphy and Yam. They're knocked up. And that's gonna be, oh, look, he's surviving, he's alive. Oh, Leo Murphy comes in.
Flap DZ wants to go for the chase. Falling Star Moon is there, and now Flap DZ in the middle of everyone uses eye for a night again. Way Alter Ego Esports. They're just dissecting whatever BREN Esports is doing right now.
Wow. I honestly want to make comparison now because Leo Murphy is looking crazy on this Cho. Like, can we compare him to like the likes of JPL or forget R7?
Oh yeah. Except very, very different. This is a
Very,
show.
yeah.
Looking at the items right here, given Alter Ego Esports is about 4K gold lead. Let's see where Jelly Boy is sitting. That's going to be a Heptaseas and an Endless Battle on the way for Yamdo. Athena Shield and Oracle. Oh wow, this match.
Oh,
crazy.
my-
And he
oh,
goes
Web
to
Dragon.
Murphy. Catches a whip. Onto Easy. That's going to be some poker trick, but Jelly Boy going to shut down the little annoying Magical Boy. And now they back out. One free takeoff. The core on the jungler. Not looking good.
Yeah, this is punishing towards BREN Esports. They lost Carthesi once again on the dev timers now, and well, for Jelly Boy for sure. And just how efficient can they get all over the map? Like Brothers already pushing the top side, and Overlord, you've already got Yam, who has go undefeated at the moment.
Alter Ego, with this kind of performance that's happening right now, they might just take game number one. But BREN is still fighting. They know that they have the late game pick up. Cartesi right now, he's not really in his best form. Lusty and Cartesi, the Kaja and the Harley should be getting a lot of these peak-offs just because of the superior magic output plus the magic resistance negation out here from that Harley.
Yeah. Oh, Lusty though gets a bronze Black Dragon form. They reset the Lord at least. This is some diversion by BREN Esports, buying them some time until they're ready to engage. And I think they're just jockeying for position here. Flap easy dashing out, uses his full kit, and wow, Black Dragon form already expired. Deadly Magic set in onto Yam, that's come onto Few. Oh, Electro final blow, putting Yam down to about a sliver of health, and the fight is actually happening towards the back, but just the same obviously shut down by Udil, and Leo Murphy's still alive. That's a double for the Lunox, and make it one more. Triple for Udil. Murphy survives the whole engagement.
This guy, absolutely invincible. What a Superman. I just feel like this fight itself really went all over the place, all across the map. BREN Esports got to fix those priorities straight because he couldn't really get to the carries.
1-0-12 Leo Murphy. There's the Leo Murphy that we know. And there's the Winter Junction press. Flicker will be forced out. He does not have enough regeneration nor HP to tank all those heroes from the side of Alter Ego Esports.
Udil picks up his lightning truncheon, so he's all the more going to her. Push up top. Wow, the waves are just crashing. Trying right now. This is BREN Esports on the ropes, if ever we've seen them. 5-17, down about 8,000 goals, and gentlemen. The Filipinos in this fated rivalry looks to go for a reverse sweep because, yeah, game one is looking very sided over to Alter Ego. Butters, I gotta ask, man, before this fight breaks down in bottom, what does BREN need to do? How do they even hold on?
It's put themselves in this situation. You have four heroes that deal a lot of magic damage. The itemization for Alter Ego Esports is linear. You can get defensive items for magic or defense and just go from there. Now, BREN Esports, they need to get these pickoffs. Like, just go for skirmishes. Don't go for full 5-man fights because Yam is always there to break your formation.
Yeah, it's looking dire here.
Oh, it's a team fight breaking out right now. They're going to be having he's in it all, and he managed to get the immortality popped off from Neil. It'll be a mega kill going in favor of the side of Alter Ego Esports. 3 members crushed, and Alter Ego looking to finish off game 1.
It's lucky put it down by Udil. That's all it took. It's all she wrote. The wipeout onto BREN Esports. Alter Ego, all the screaming has paid off. 15 minutes. Seconds in, that's some change, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 goes over to the Indonesian bad boys.
Waiting. They've been waiting this to just do this and just go for the TPs. And right now, I think they're having fun, especially Alter Ego Esports.
Oh boy. Gideon Q, welcome back to 22 kill in this match for Alter Ego. Is this something that we expect?
Yo, I know we're talking about here, but Alter Ego, as we mentioned them, we picked the bad boys, but these guys, they're the meanest kids in the ground right now. They're literally, as you guys were gassing, you can hear them shouting. And when they ended, they were looking over at BREN's side. What you gonna do about this? This has been the revenge match that they've been waiting for group stages, and they showed up. BREN definitely happy with this performance. I'm expecting so much more, but it's gonna be one heck of a brawl.
And well, first, just talking about this
is how they get choked out. I agree.
Okay.
Like get the best supports or just try to force one of their players to play uncomfortably on one of the heroes of the meta. Right now, esports, yes, the Lunok still makes sense, but it would have been better if we could have just got the Louis, they could have just got
I mean, teacher mothers. Teacher mothers feeling homework right now.
Yeah, they're copying their homework. Exactly. I don't know if the names are like not switched over or something. It feels
Deja vu.
Yeah.
Deja vu, that draft's looking.
I have feelings before.
Fire on the streets. Oh my god. I just and this is crazy because now like Brent needs to be able to perform on this composition here. Well, Alter Ego, they're going to give Veil. They're going to have access to Veil and Lapu. So as long as this game drags on enough, the scaling from this team is pretty nuts. And the big playmaking capabilities of Veil itself, huge AoE damage.
There are a lot of heroes getting picked at the last phase of the draft here. And to see Lapu get picked as the fifth pick here for the side of Alter Ego Esports, it's just crazy the games between these two teams in terms of drafting.
Now, I kind of remember last part of the homework. Can somebody just give me a refresher? Like, the final piece of the puzzle that BREN Esports is currently looking at.
Oh, the final piece. It was an Esmeralda, but I mean, at least they changed it up. They're like, hey, we'll trade you out. You know?
There's a swap right there. You can cut it home, just don't make it look the same.
Teacher Butters.
This could be their final game if they do not beat Alter Ego Esports. Alter Ego Esports, I just have. They look so strong. Yam here just. He saved himself. He just proved to all the Indonesians that he is one of the players in Indonesia, and he is gonna prove it right here in the championships.
Yep, and the boys are already shouting here. Alter Ego are coming in with a new fire in their spirits here. And BREN, they're going to have to defend with all their might. They're representing so much more than themselves, and they carry a pride of a nation. Well, Alter Ego, they've got two representatives, but it's more so that they want to prove they're best in the world. I don't know who is going to be able to topple the other. This is one deadly match. Welcome to the land of dawn. Let's have one more time. It's going to be Alter Ego versus BREN Esports. Boys, take it away.
I'm trying to imagine, like, if the Indonesian casters were to be alongside with us on this desk, like, what would their reaction be when they see the draft of BREN Esports? Because it's literally telling, hey, anything you could do, I could do better. And certain things are increasing the buff already being pretty much well secured by Alter Ego. And win condition, boys, what we're looking at.
I can tell that it's already very different. I mean, you see where Lusty is at. He's leashing here for Carl Teasy, and I think it's key that he doesn't pick any fights he can't win. And Leo Murphy's taunting. Like, this is definitely still the same Alter Ego from game number 1.
Now, Leo Murphy has that jaw hit. Lusty here gets that show. So that gives Lusty a bit of a fighting chance, because game number 1 wasn't really going to side with, but Odin is the target, and the Veil has speed, so that will be 5.
Oh! Okay, that's a big catch, and that's all I could say. That's sort of the positioning that he was being played. Go Esports, get that free pick, almost getting double in that process.
And it sucks that it's few. It sucks that it's the mid laner that needs the EX, because you're expecting that as soon as these big team fights happen, and at the 2-minute mark, Turtle comes out, it has to be with the Lunox.
Yeah, of course, because Few here, he doesn't have the flicker, he doesn't have his ultimate, so he's the primary target here for all the aggression for Alter Ego.
Yeah, in exchange for a purify, I'll take that. And again, Leo Murphy at it once again as he moves further. There goes engagement.
And look at this, Carl Teasy going, just getting away. Sally Boy here is really looking strong right now. He does have that orange buff, and look at this, the throw in. Esmeralda gets the kill. Few, next target, doesn't have the Arthur Brilliance, and that will be another kill going to the side of Alter Ego East.
This is only 2 minutes, 22 seconds in, and they're also getting the throw as well. I'm not sure how could BREN Esports recover if they don't steal steal this one away now. Earlier, Go Esports, they do get this one underway and try to lock him down as he's already used the unstoppable force.
Nice use of the iframes on the Thorned Row, saving him from the unstoppable force, but just the same, that does not discourage Leo Murphy from doing Leo Murphy things. He's gonna stand here, eject in Lusty, and throw out the Snicker. This has got to be getting to Brent.
That play from Lance is good. But still, Alter Ego Esports is always ready to use those ultimates if they ever have the chance at Cartesi.
Yeah, and these long-range bolts are really getting on towards Bren. Like, the more that they take from this veil, it's just going to be negating further for those to be contests up in towards next contention of the turtle. But luckily enough, it's about a couple of all these minutes away. So, top side, seeing both the mages contend, we're not going to be getting the whole deal. Getting picked up here with the phantom execution kill for the Lumax.
Nice ultimate placement there. There is damage inside of Alter Ego Esports. Flap is here to this. Celeboy and Pi just goes back. And look at that. They're not done. Flap easy getting called out. Lusty with a condo bounce. Yam is here to stop Lusty. Lusty with Flicker. And Car might get caught out here. Flap trying to help them, but you will just zone him out. Clock of Destiny here inside of Rebo. At least Rebo is having a good time.
Wow, that was definitely a very dangerous situation right there, and so they already getting pretty much items in the back. Yeah, goes into face check. Rebo will be A-okay as he just shifting around towards the other part of map. Bloodless Axe already being bought out by the Lap.
Let's go for an item check here. Let's just see what's gonna happen for the next turtle fight. Bloodlust Axe on Pi, that will give them enough opportunity to just go for the dive. Celeboy here really wants to go for the kill, and Flap does have a lot of HP, so that Roger is gonna hurt. As you can see here, Rebo getting caught out.
Just look at
gonna go for the turtle.
They're just trying to time here over on the turtle, or they're getting caught out in a really awkward spot. Lusty though is in the center of attention of Alter Ego. This is where the turtle gets taken out.
Ooh, interesting. Stolen is the turtle by Cartesi. Now Rebo getting thrown in, keeping him alive. Here comes Flap Easy. Leo Murphy from behind, in by Cartesi with his sword. That's another Kelly boy. Despite a buy view, and it's looking like it's turning around for BREN ESPORTS.
Not gonna back down. They still want to fight, but that might not be the best idea for them right now. As BREN ESPORTS, they have 5 members in the area, and what BREN ESPORTs or LTZ just go straight for that purple buff and steal it for themselves.
You as well as Rebo, they get at this pickup, they have already equalized the kills. So whatever goal Alter Ego has gotten much earlier on, we're already seeing things even up, and BREN ESPORTS definitely not going down without a fight.
Alter Ego clearly still has the lead, but for BREN, it's go time for them right now. They have the buff of Carl, they have 3 buffs, the turtle, the purple, and the orange. So they just want to fight a bit more to make the most out of those buffs.
Ooh, nice quick push here by BREN ESPORTS up top. So that means Rebo is a little more comfortable and so far winning the race against Yam here. Actually, yeah, it's Yam right now on the Esmeralda now. Nice man execution, threatening these pick on Udil. Make sure that this veil doesn't scale as he should. Then they're all the more fine. And just, I guess, ignore Murphy. He's really going to get in your mind this way.
That's definitely the key to execute them. But good way to the ground and over on towards Leo. This is looking pretty tough.
Yam throws the falling star moon, but nothing will happen there. Celeboy getting hit by that post. 3 hits connect. It takes 1/4 of his HP. Alter Ego Esports and BREN ESPORTS, they're sizing up each other. Alter Ego Esports being confident, but not too confident and not overconfident.
Yep, here comes Leo Murphy. He does spot every single targeted threat, and he's going to be going in for the flips. Throw still goes over on towards BREN ESPORTS as Pi goes in deep towards the back line. And all of this, they're going right for the kill.
Oh, Flap! that dragon form from the back lines. Pie gets destroyed, and the continues. Leo Murphy goes down. That's gonna be 3 for none. Flat Easy gets 2. Chelly Boy is the next, and so far this is the best shape we've seen in sports.
Yeah, they are taking over. Just look at them. They're now up a goal.
Look at BREN Esports. They're the one shouting, right? They're winning the fights. Other Eagle Esports, they might go back and regroup. Just trying to find the right mixture of action here. They are not getting the best out of the feuds that have happened through the past minutes.
Real talk here. I'm worried when you guys look at the graph early game. Pretty sure you guys are worried, right? But now seeing red is going to be pretty much of a good sign for the Philippines. And, well, more turrets for the likes of BREN Esports, opening up the side lanes.
Yep, gold lead now going over to BREN Esports 2000. That's an Evo pushing down bottom, flapping away Leo Murphy. And I think this is going to be a surgical just siege by BREN Esports on all fronts.
And he really wanted to go for Celeboy there, but Dusty, no go. But Flaptizi just holding them up. He just goes for the zone out, and look at this fight. BREN are forced to back out. They still have a turret out to the side of Alter Ego. A lot of forced fights here, but no one commits.
Yeah, I definitely think that this is a very good news coming in from both Alter Ego as well as BREN Esports. They want to set things up perfectly with Flaptizi flying straight towards the middle. Like, there's no clear-cut points as, oh, 1v1. Yam's getting chased down. Boys giving him a little bit of a space here, but, oh, he is fighting more than he can.
Oh, but look at that. He gets punished. He just goes in. Currently with the damage out, but Rebo get of harm's way. He has the winter destruction. And they're going for the chase. Dusty now with the way of the dragon. Easy. He still wants to go for it. That is a double kill going inside of BREN Esports.
Ladies and gentlemen, for none, and it all started off of Doc Rebo pushing the Alter Ego in. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a start on Lord. Hold up. Yeah, they're not.
Definitely no time to be wasted right now. We see all the death timers to say, wait, we're going to be getting Alter Ego Esports back wall already, because BREN Esports, after those takeoffs, they are looking well on their way to equalize this game.
Oh my god, this feels like deja vu. Just basically change that.
He's in the middle of that fail open. Carl really wants to go for a pie, but he's not the best target.
Stole the purple.
He did. He did.
He stole the purple. Very rude. Chelly Boy is a hungry boy.
Yeah, pretty hungry for even more of these kills, but he can't even get any at the moment right now. Odildo, he does buy the necklace of Yam's getting chased.
But for the side of BREN Esports, they can never be complacent. I like the play that they're doing, but if ever they become complacent and too if they become overburdened, there is still a chance that Alter Ego Esports will turn this round.
Looking at the flips from the Joker, it doesn't seem like it's the right target that they want to go for. Or will still be halted before he even touches the inhibitor. But that opens opportunity up into the mid, and Flicker already coming out from Leo Murphy. Yam tries to force a little bit numbers back away, but more attacking of the buffs.
Now, BREN Esports, looking at the turrets right now, the outer turret still remains here. For the side of Alter Ego Esports, they are aiming for that, but Alter Ego is doing a great job just holding on to that. Hold the line, do not let them get in, do not let them end this. You still have the Esmeralda, you still have a chance.
Oh, here we go. Lusty there that gets caught out, gets bursted down as well. Great job coming from Leo Murphy as he does secure the kill, but here goes the rest of BREN Esports replying with their engagement. Oh! What a big one as rest of BREN Esports, they're backing away. Orders lives already pumped up, and there goes Phantom Execution as well. Odil makes his way out alongside with Chelly Boy. Only one touch would have sent him back to the game.
Oh wow, first few, then Carlthese, they escape with 1 HP apiece. Ladies and gentlemen, this is as close as it gets, and this is just game 2. It's looking like Alter Esports won't let go of the hopes for a sweep just yet. Looking at the gold lead on BREN Esports, that's about what, 6K change? And so far, few just picked up key item that'll help him build towards the rest of his gear. Necklace of Durance and a clock of destiny. Checking out your boy Udil. It's going to be quite the same thing. They're actually mirrored.
They are. They are. Now, just look at the things that Alter Ego can do. The amount of damage that Odil can, well, this is go rhyme, but Odil deal is massive. Look at
4 out of 10.
thank you. I'll take that. But BREN Esports, they need to look out for those kinds of plays, because if they ever get caught out, stop laughing. If they ever get caught out, that could mean an objective or a lord or a turret going to the side of Alter Ego Esports.
And they should not let up. They should not let up.
Yeah, definitely not going to be a single chance for that. But Calfisi really in a hot form on that Lancelot. But Jelly Boy has been able to pick up that endless battle right now. 4 seconds on the clock. We will see the Luminous Lord already coming up online. But BREN Esports, having pulled up the jungle pie, has to give this buff away. And Alter Ego totally being suppressed, especially from the back.
Yep, you hear pops. The Order of Brilliance sputters. It's gonna break out.
I like what Jelly Boy did there. He went back and forth just to stop, just to dodge that Phantom Execution. And there is a pro. In the middle lane, and Yam here with a falling star moon. Look at the damage out from all the people here from beside of BREN Esports. Alter Ego, they're going back. They know that they cannot fight. As of the moment, Neil Murphy throwing back his ally to the base, and they stop there.
That's a defensive ejector if I've ever seen one. That is the correct way to use Jawhead to run away. But just the same, there was no choice for Leo Murphy. We're seeing less recall stickers from his Jawhead, and right now that just says Alio now understands they're in trouble.
Yeah, now that you mention it, there's a little bit of silence on set as well, not from our cast's desk, but this is how BREN Esports really know how to push this button here. But I just like how Alter Ego Esports is switching towards this really defensive form, and yet they only managed to lose out on in the form of Yam. So with that said, he's not looking that comfortable on this Esmeralda. Already 1-4-1.
Hey, you know what? As long as they don't lose Odil, they can clear these waves fast.
Yeah, Udil seems to be the hope. Any other left seems to be the long round. Yeah, you have Yam, sure you have Pai, but it's just not as good. Butters, look at this bottom lane.
And there is a knock-up on Yam. Yam here just staying away. BREN Esports will not commit to that. They're still waiting for Luminous Lord. Go for the safe route. Do not try and push your luck at these moments of the game. And Jelly Boy actually going in. Lusty here. Just trying to go for the Way of the Dragon. But there.
Last draw coming in, and the Lord is already heading on towards the base already. Jelly Boy tries to actually negate him for pushing even further. For the rest of BREN, they want to finish the game, and the Yuzo will go unstoppable by the way. Jelly Boy dives all the way to the back, trying to catch Revo, but this fight two members down from Alter Ego's side. They're still defending the wave, but Baptiste secures the game. We are going entry.
And look at that, the screams, the shouts from BREN Esports. They are hype. And we go to number 3.
Hey, if you guys are looking for entertainment on a weekend, this is where it's at. This is Mobile Legends Esports, gentlemen. 1-1. Alter Ego versus BREN Esports. And who'd have thought that if you did after you change it up a little bit, you would see massive success.
Oh boy. Guys, I mean, I'm just seeing turn fits on either side. Alter Ego. They're still a little bit spicy, but again, not as excited as they were in game 1. A big statement indeed. Congratulations, BREN, to even it up to 1-1. But we are going the distance today.
It can go both ways. I mean, just seeing how these two teams perform, they are both serving.
two last picks, right? And they need to fill in and then give some Flaptizi, which is, it's the Lapu-Lapu.
Yeah, good call, because we haven't seen that and coming through and bringing it in the box here. So let's talk this through, because ceilings, this is where you actually want to head to.
I guess Baksha is just a reaction for the Hilda.
And the Esmeralda.
It's really good because the thing is, see the Hilda and you get a damage on her, then that will be forced out of that crush, and you won't. If she stays there, then that only means she's not gonna get all the regeneration that is intended for her just because of your passives.
Exactly. These are just the pseudo counters for Esmeralda. We've seen it in previous seasons. You know, the Lunox is a way to kind of just shut down the Esmeralda early on. When Esmeralda got buffed up and got really strong in the early stages, got a little too overpowered. Baxia came in to kind of fill that hole to make sure, hey, the Toys Poissons is really, really powerful against that regeneration, like Butter said. So Eagle gonna have to make a choice here. They see it, but now they're gonna be locking in the very reliable, can scale hyper into the late game in comparison to 1-1. However, it's not going to be as safe.
Okay, we haven't heard the shout for a while, and after leaning towards the clock here, they're getting that rejoiced confidence that, hey, we finally get the pick that we want, and yeah, they're kind of happy they're not dealing with any of the sort of 1-1 coming in, so I'm sure you guys got to talk about this one.
Let's just say that you plays one mean championships. Let's not forget the deal. This is it, people. He plays this a lot as well. And as you can hear at the back, ladies and gentlemen, the screams from these teams, they're just coming in.
Yeah, very, very kind words back and forth here.
Yeah, this is where, you know, it's a whole lot of all these sort of hashtags going up in the chat all over the place, so hopefully your predictions and your coins will be getting double right after this, because this is the very last game of the evening in the M2 World Championship before we go into our final runs tomorrow.
All right, people in chat, people at Cafe Cinemas, make sure you're making some noise for your favorite teams and show your support in the chat wherever you are. This is the final game. BREN ESPORTS versus Alter Ego. Take it away, casters.
Now, we are seeing Leo Murphy start off with a good invade, just trying it out, just trying to get information, and this is what Leo Murphy does best. Now, into the middle lane, Lusty does get the tank show with the blast, and on the top lane, there is a Farsa and a Claude facing up against each other in the gold lane.
And I like that matchup, by the way, because they're both range and they can each just bother the other. Now Lusty spending here the Cyclone Eye. Flaptizi smells that there's a fight going on. Leo Murphy gets caught by Carltizi Butters. It's blowing up right now.
And Murphy is the target. Lusty gets away, and look at this, a three-man grenade through the jungle just to punish whatever Alter Ego is doing. Hilda here, he's not getting the best start in the early game.
Oh, okay. Showing some respect, I just is the question here, because Lusty can snowball out of it.
Phantom execution into the rollout. They catch him 2-0 currently is. Score Butters. It's a very
Leo Murphy is doing his job. But remember, you should not try to tunnel vision as much. If they punish you like that and they have good damage, then might as well just back off and give a bit of a breather for your team in terms of giving goals to the enemy.
Oh, the turtle though.
And there is going to be the turtle, and right now, the Lance will secure it. Yam here getting caught out. Does he have the flicker though? No, he doesn't. The Esmeralda is stuck there. That is going to be Lusty taking that kill. Carl getting caught out. Look at this HP bar. One more hit will take him down. Leo Murphy is just forced to control Flap. Few still there in the enemy jungle. And Deliboy, Selly and Dudil, Leopai, they are here. They react, and Farsa is still up top.
Wow, I couldn't believe that BREN ESPORTS actually get away with so much out of that, and that really push and pull going inside of jungle just for that sake of the buff, and the one that managed to be punished to cure is definitely going to be Yam, which will definitely hurt in setting his items up much early on. But here comes Lusty.
As you can see, Celiboy is still not getting that orange buff. This could be the time where Alter Ego comes for the revenge in terms of fights. Because when Celiboy gets this, he gets the damage out of he needs, and they can just go at it, especially against the Lancelot. Now, Lance has the Nimble Blade, Liam Murphy there just having a bit of a scuffle with Flapteasy.
Yeah, and of course, look at the early stage of the game here. Yes, as much as Alter Ego is having a very time, the mid game is where it matters the most because that's where they need a lot of all these things to come online, especially Pi as well as Boy. But there comes a little bit of catch.
And Flapteasy with roll out, and that is going to be Lancelot holding on to Murphy. Leo Murphy just goes down, Odell gets kicked. Falling Star beats on Flap, and Yam, I don't think that's the best for you to do. That is going to be the Tempest of Blades. It will be you get away. Carl Deezy here on a killing spree. 5-0, 4 minutes into the game.
Holy guacamole, nice catch there, and all this time it was just pie farming. If it's worth it, all this gold he was getting. Contra, you were saying.
Yeah, and he timed it also well for the perfect execution. Just dive straight to secure the hill. And what else is secure? Another turtle in the back.
2 for 2 here.
Now, they did this earlier against Todak. They were getting a lot of the turtles, but the thing is, they're not really converting it into turrets. Now, they should avoid that if that happens, and by getting caught, but he will stay alive.
Look at how he's doing all the dirty work. Already 5 assists. And
Good note, that means he's been part of every team fight minute 0. I think it's time for us to actually go. He just picked up his Raptor machete. Looking at the other side, Carl Deezy, he has that and some. He's building up a little faster given the 2,000 gold lead on the side of BREN Esports. But check out that cursed head. And right now, all the first for Alter Ego, that's going to be a shutdown on Torribo.
Those are the opportunities that Alter Ego can just go for. The lane, the mobility on him, the arrows, they still have a lot of ways to catch up now. Yam using the Fallen Star Moon. Wisely, he just goes for the escape.
okay. Well, we're going in towards this situation where Bren just wants to make the same mistake, and seemingly enough, speaking of which, Charlie Boy just moves right in and goes in for setup, and that's where Kai gets his first kill too.
That's a lot of resources spent just down Lusty, but I think at this point it's worth it. It's because I'll just find everything for free that they get now. Feathered Airstrike coming in here, blazing duet. Pie, and that's gonna be few taken down by a notch, but from behind, Flapteasy catches him. He says, "Welcome to the jungle. This may be your side of the map, but hold up, they're not done." Falling Star Moon by Yam, they get something back. You bites it.
Yeah,
It's
Leo
not
Murphy,
over.
he's trying to make himself alive out of the situation, but it's a mega kill that will be in Maltese. Oh, running for and straight away purchases that later we have to seize. Now and towards mid lane, kaboom! Crashes and Charlie Boy.
Charlie Boy here, he's doing a great job finding those pickoffs. Like, he's all over the map. He's trying to find the right targets, and he's been getting a lot of these pickoffs. Now, if you could check that he has 2 assists, technically the damage output isn't still enough as of this moment. And Yam here, using the Purify to get away from that Imperial Justice. Another turtle going to the side here of BREN.
Yeah, and speaking of which, I just feel that Alter Ego Esports is just looking for that late game play. BREN Esports, like what I tried to mention earlier before the fight started, they need to learn from some of all these past games where Esports have given too much of time for the RQ to come back, and that's where Ling gets a lot more dangerous. But Flapteasy still map. Odil gets caught out.
Odil using Mark, but Carl just goes in for the jugular. And as you can see, Yam here doesn't have to purify. There goes that feathered airstrike, but it won't be enough. They still have to chase down Yam, and Yam here, he's being chased by attack and they did not go all in on this. And Pai gets punished for staying in the enemy's hill.
At every turn, BREN Esports finds a way to one-up Alter Ego, and this is obviously a different team that we've seen since the playoffs started. And right now, they're going to find one from the bottom lane. Shelly Boy gets one on Torribo. And here comes Few, going to jump in, misses the Imperial. Justice, fine, at least he saved that lane.
And Shelly Boy here to get away, he will be able to. And you were Sandra?
Yeah, and well, I definitely lost my train of thoughts, but we were already seeing a lot of all these errors that were forced coming from the side of Alter Ego, and with that, Baptiste is trying his best to just get him the lane cleared up, but Ellis Battle has been purchased, and okay, I took it back because Kaltizi, he's definitely looking like the MVP right now. If it's not him, definitely Baptiste.
And they catch Selena out, and that is going to be the deal going down once again. Frederick Check here, using it at its maximum potential. BREN Esports, they're just making it happen for them. And look at that knock-up. Purify is available for Yam, though. I don't think they'll go for the full engage.
Joe Murphy now getting chased by three members inside of BREN Esports. I'm not sure if the rest of Alter Ego is going to respond to this one because he's looking pretty healthy and confident with fine. He comes from the back. They do expect this one. Blazing to towards Lusty. He might actually go down. Flicker coming out as well. But here comes the cavalry. Opens up defender and strike, but they're still chasing right in. But Leo Murphy from the back. He tries to stop Lusty. Oh, Lusty escapes.
Mass maneuvering from both teams. It was the in and out that kept both teams alive, not a single casualty. And I must say, priority setting here by Alter Ego, because all the reason why they could not lay down so much firepower is because they were so focused on the top lane, and now because of that, their patience is paid off. That's going to be the second turret taken down. Now, Carlisi has set his eyes onto Leo Murphy.
Oh,
in the final blow.
Just look at how big this land gets, and well, we're just going to be stacking more and more. This is the rate that Alter Ego Esports is going, and Lord Line, yeah, he's getting caught up by Kaltizi.
Remember, just try to remember that there is still scaling on the side of Esports. They will try to take down Yam. Yam here, get away, but they get the catch on Shelly
They
Boy.
said, yeah, Mall Fry, we want Shelly Boy. We want to shut down this lane, and they get their cake and eat it too.
At this point, as much as you see that 12K on side of Esports, but the goal differential is only 2,000 at the moment. Now with the Lord dropping down to 50%, this is definitely that monument fight. You need to win for Alter Ego Esports, but oh, Waiter Dragon connects towards Leo Murphy as Yam over the back tries to look for a pick, but he's going sideways, and I'm not sure if they're getting anywhere near this Lord, but Alter Ego, they're pretty much flush out with 2 members down.
Carl Teasy here, just going straight for that purple. He knows that Shelly Boy needs this to have his maximum fighting potential. It will be the next target. It won't be enough. With a sliver of HP, but the Soul of Lava does its job. That's not a triple kill. Shelly Boy here with the Tempest of Blades. Will he get away? Yes, he will.
3 for none though still. 3 for none, and now this is just a prime time for BREN Esports to make big moves, whether it be taking this lane down bottom versus your turret still standing, or checking out Lord if it would take. Right now, item check, 12 minutes in. That's easy, building up to his on the other hand, Alter Ego Esports, how's Shelly Boy feeling? Sitting at 1, 1, and 2. He has his Demon Hunter sword. I think this up next is going to be a Berserker's Fury.
Yeah, and just looking at the waves not being managed right now, Udil has just arrived at the scene already, falling pretty low. Leo Murphy stays high, but he can't really get that execution, can he? As you can see, the Lord has already taken by BREN Esports.
Oh my goodness, the screams, the shouts, that caught me off guard. They have that knock-up on Yam. Even get the Lord 2 members here for the side of Alter Ego down for the count. BREN Esports, they are just controlling this game.
Yeah, and before that Lord, and of course that fight that just broke out, it was only about 2,000 to 3,000, and definitely going to be big disparities as he tries to land a Tempest, but they have to make a run for it life. They can't deal with this big fat land slot for their face. That's going to be using up defender airstrike as well. Just shoot them all the way back and towards the base, and we'll see how much can they open up right here, because Knock is here.
He was not shy to use his ult just to clear waves or to push the alter ego back. Not at all.
Not at all. Alter ego, and they hold the line. The Lord is still up. HP inhibitor turret onto the bottom lane is down. It still has an outer turret. Let's see what BREN esports that they have to do. And
boy.
that knock up to save Rebo. He is here in the middle, and he will go for the flicker. Shelbo going in for that Forza. He uses wings by wings, and 2 turrets going to the side of BREN esports while everything of that was happening.
Oh, Leo here is going to be having Jelly Boy have dribble as the settings up, but Jelly Boy gets picked up. He is legendary, 13 and 0 called Cheesy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the prodigy's in the building.
I hope that viewers can just hear the screaming and shouting here between the players. This is getting very intense.
Yeah, the atmosphere is electrifying. Alter Ego Sports hold on for dear life to stay in this tournament. And so far, BREN Esports, they're feeling it with this 8,000 gold lead. Here, 14 minutes. 30 seconds into game number 3, 19-6, and they're gonna start choking Jelly Boy out.
Yeah, and of course, we're going to be easy here, tanking every single one of this hit. It's coming from Eagle. Lucy is chasing from the back. He's trying to find that way of the dragon. There goes that pig, and it will be called easy. As they do get members of the Sun Alter Eagle. It's a double for Carl. Is he going to get the triple here? But of course, Alter Ego, they say enough is enough. We're going to be retreating. It's time for look for alternative. It's not working out.
Remember, still the clock for BREN esports. They should end this now. Flood is big.
Oh, here we go. Feathered airstrike started in by the Doctor. Yo Murphy retreating. This turret is getting the brunt of BREN Esports' frustration, anger, and now sweet victory is imminent. What can Alter Ego do here to just extend this match to really get Pi online?
Just to see how they are extending this match, this is Willy Boy has a lot of D to play because he has to cut every single way he sees until that wall appears, and then it's a 50-50, you know. And Alter Ego needs to respond, but how do they stop Call Easy? There's no answer to that up till this 15-minute mark.
There is another way though. He can go for the Lord Steel. He does have the retribution. He can go through walls. That might be the riskiest play, but if they do it, that's high risk, high reward.
All right, good news and bad news for Alto. Yeah, they're armed for the lane cutting. They do the steal. Bad news is, I don't think BREN Esports is gonna make it easy. This out, ladies, if you have it yet, please pay attention to the left side of your screen. Carl TZ and Flap TZ, the TZ brothers, have mirrored stats. 15-0-5 and 1-0-15. This next Lord is up and online. Luminous as it is. That's top and bottom pushed in by BREN Esports. He's going to break out. That's going to be a knock-up on a Leo Murphy. They haven't finished. It's going to be the way of the dragon pushing him back to retreat.
Jelly Boy
Taking quite a bit of damage. Tempers Ablaze to get out of here. Pi as well. Battle mirror image out. That's about less than half health for 3 members of BREN Esports. And despite that, Alter Ego knows that this is not a fight they can win. They disengage.
Yeah, they engage right now, but they are threatening them by just having members by horrors of the Lord. Just look at this right now, like Yo Murphy. He's basically a punching bag every single time he appears himself. Like, how far can he go when he's fighting against Lancelot?
Alter Ego as well. They almost took a member here for the side of BREN Esports. And yeah, he does have the if he's not gonna go for it as it is right now, he can still get out. He's waiting for the wave of the dragon, but Sally Boy here is the target. He just goes for the Finch boys. He gets away. Carl TZ is the target of Yam, and there it is. Purify will be TZ almost going down, and he just recalls away. I like the small things that these teams are doing to just get that advantage.
Yeah, and you can definitely see that he didn't want that immortality, so all that invested effort coming in from him as well so far haven't been able to just get to pick up that he wants to. And speaking of which, Bill going for the end. After Sally Boy and Tempest and Blades being used.
Here we go. The fight has on. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be the last one. Better airstrike by the Doctor. It's blasted. Fast Easy gets the kill. And that's a -1 on the side of Alter Ego. Make that a -2. Another added to the notch of Carl.
Oh, Victor.
Coming in. There's a huge wave. Ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Esports eliminate Alter Ego from the playoffs.
Have you seen anything like that? As this is the first time we are seeing this being pulled off.